Even if there are several arguments for the existence of God, we have to understand that these do not entail a belief beyond what is argued for. For example, the cosmological argument may postulate the need for a cause, which can be called God. However, we must not assume that it is in any way an argument for the Christian God, a God who answers prayers and counts the number of hairs on one's head. In fact, most of their arguments only strengthen the deistic view. Christian and Muslim apologists are good defenders of deism, but cannot aptly justify the specifics of their beliefs.
My child, I understand your reasoning. Arguments like the cosmological argument point to my existence, but faith is not built solely on arguments. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed. John 20:29. Faith in me goes beyond philosophical reasoning to personal relationship and revelation.
But doesn't the lack of specificity in these arguments make them more suited for deism rather than Christianity?
Arguments for God's existence open the door to belief, but they are not the fullness of my revelation. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us. John 1:14. Through me, the abstract becomes personal, and the cause becomes the Savior.
Still, how can apologists move from general arguments for a creator to the specific claims of Christianity?
Through my life, death, and resurrection, I revealed the fullness of God's love and purpose. I am the way, the truth, and the life. John 14:6. Faith is not just intellectual assent, but trust in my promises.
But isn't it easier to believe in a distant, uninvolved God rather than one who intervenes in the world?
I am not distant. I know you intimately and care for you deeply. Even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Matthew 10:30. I desire relationship, not mere acknowledgement of my